Okay, you are welcome to this very meeting. This is Shoppers Warehouse in a nutshell. And we want to really show people what this is all about. You know, people want to know this Shoppers Warehouse that you are talking of. How? Let's know about it. Let's know about it. People are very curious to know about Shoppers Warehouse and what is in there for the people. People want to know, and rightly so. They want to know, and it is our responsibility. It's my responsibility to make sure that we carry everybody along and show people the awesomeness in what we have. Okay. Without much ado, let's delve into the matter. Shoppers Warehouse, your own warehouse, your wealth generator. And you discover that e-commerce is for yesterday, is for today and tomorrow. That is e-commerce for you, for yesterday, for today and tomorrow. In the economic sector, e-commerce is the new normal. America is at the forefront of the e-commerce revolution, followed by China. And of course, the global e-commerce industry stands at $29 trillion according to Statistica, from UNCTAD. According to Statistica from UNCTAD, is $29 trillion market. That's e-commerce. And it's not slowing down. It's getting bigger and bigger. More especially with what is happening right now. Okay, you can see, but the beauty is that we are not rational. We started this very revolution before the COVID-19. So we are well positioned. We are not just being opportunistic. We are well positioned, okay, for what is going on right now because we saw it coming. We know that's where the world is going. Africa, but the truth is that Africa needs bigger companies. When you see what Amazon is doing in America, Amazon had to provide relief materials before government did. In America, Amazon had to, rebuke people who are, taking advantage of the people before government intervened. Africa needs such big markets, such big companies. Africa needs bigger companies with capacities to fill the voice led by government. Amazon is serving America very big time, and Africa needs a blessing at that level. The promises of politicians are opportunities of markets. That's the promise of course, in America, when the market is doing well, Donald Trump is very excited. That's the promise of politicians. Big is not evil, my friend. We just need to ensure a fair play by all. That's what we need to do. But the truth is that Africa needs bigger companies. Yes, I'm not saying that companies that are around are not doing well. They are doing well. Likes of Jumia, Konga, they are doing well. But Africa needs something bigger, something mega, something huge, something total, something that can be, massive. Okay? Obviously, Shoppers Warehouse is it. Obviously, Shoppers Warehouse is it. Thankfully, Shoppers Warehouse has risen to the occasion to fill the voice in Africa and even take it beyond the Amazon limit. Shoppers Warehouse has come to challenge the status quo, bringing a paradigm shift to the way business is done in this our 21st century. It's the last hope of the common man. Yes, I can say this without any fear of contradiction. Shoppers Warehouse is the last hope of the common man. This gives him the opportunity to enjoy owning a warehouse that before now has been the exclusive preserve of the rich. Of course, you have to keep your million, maybe 50, 80, 100, 200 million naira that you borrow from the bank before you begin to talk of warehousing. Okay? So it has been the exclusive preserve of the rich. But with Shoppers Warehouse, you can own your virtual warehouse and sell anything sellable in the marketplace. Anything sellable. anything, be it cosmetics, be it wears, be it automobile. Yes, we will come to that. Anything is available in the marketplace. So Shoppers Warehouse is the place to earn residual income on every e-commerce taking place daily, completely on autopilot. Shoppers Warehouse is your personal warehouse on the internet where you do business, your wealth generator. You earn 40% from the company's profit while shopping. You can also earn on every shopper that comes in after you and maximize our 80% profit sharing, apportioned to our teeming high-load community of entrepreneurs. Here you can earn salary for life. Yeah, you say, what are you saying? Salary for life? Yes, I mean it. Salary for life. Wait and see. You understand that, just in a jiffy as we proceed. And very excitingly, many of these companies, is grab. They do not give. Here, my sweetest part is that we have what we call Project Hope. Where you can help ordinary people everywhere. We will come to that. I'm very excited about this. I'm particularly excited and grateful to God that I'm given the opportunity to serve in this very capacity. Why Shoppers Warehouse? Is business without borders. The whole some people said coronavirus is more popular than many presidents. Yes, they are right. They are right. And you see, every state in Nigeria closing her borders, and that's exactly what's happening. So what happens to people? A lot of people. Oh my God! People. What is happening is pathetic. It's very, very pathetic. I'm telling you. Borders closed. There are people whose business is that they must cross the border to transact. There are a lot of people in that capacity, but with border closed, no more. I saw a story in the on social media. A young man walked into a restaurant woman to help him with food, just about 2,000 worth of food, and to pack to go home and eat, maybe with his family. I don't know. I just saw it on social media. And the woman said, "I'm giving so much credit. My business is going down." Somebody would like to blame the woman. Please, before you blame, take it easy. And the young man lay down there, and people were coming and eating and going. At a point, a good Samaritan walked in. I said, "What's happening to this man?" Say, blah, blah, blah. Help him, I'll pay. And the woman rushed happily to, tell him that hope is available, only to discover that the man has died. So many people have died in this very lockdown. But that's for another day. So here you see business without borders. So you are doing a business, border closed, border doesn't close, it doesn't matter. You are in business. Because we are not only, dealing on physical products, you will see digital products here, you see software here, you see everything here. People are, now they're talking about, E-class. With Shoppers Warehouse, you have your E-class. With Shoppers Warehouse, you can have your e-hospital. Everything can be done on the net, everything. So we are doing business without borders. That is why Shoppers Warehouse. Larger opportunity business, both the seller and the buyer are enjoying, because you make money selling and you make money buying, you make money participating. So everybody is a winner here. New business, in our world today and in the nearest future, the internet is what you need, what everybody will need to grow his business. I'm telling you, in the nearest future, it has started already. Do not say you do not know what's happening. It's happening already live. I'm telling you that, and Shoppers Warehouse is positioned for the mega trend. Now let's talk about the founders. There's no, I was looking at something the other day. One of us posted in one of the groups. I mean, in some of one of our chat rooms, or if not in the whole, I was talking about how do you do a business? How do you know a business to do? You have to check the three things. Number one, the people behind the corporate veil. Number two, what they have as product. Number three, how do they pay you? These three things are the things, the three parameters that must be present. And I looked at it and said, this is genius. This is genius. So here right now, we'll start with the people behind the corporate veil. Okay? Then we'll go to the other two. We'll touch the other two. So let's talk about the founders. Obviously, Daniel has come to judgment now, right now, with what we are doing now. We can't just, it's easy for everybody to complain and complain and complain. These are not going well. These are not going well. Government is not helping. Forget about it. Government cannot help everybody. Forget about it. Companies have to rise. Large companies have to rise. Bigger companies have to rise, just as we have in America from Amazon. And it's easy to say, companies are not doing what they ought to do. They are ripping off on people. And they are doing this, and doing that, is new colonialism. Is new modern day slavery. It's good to pinpoint a problem. It's normal. But solution, I am more particularly interested in solution than pinpointing problems. So here, Daniel has come to judgment. Now with Shoppers Warehouse, we answer yes to all the above. Powered by the Jew, CEO and founder, a very successful international business magnate in Lagos that runs chains of businesses, including and not limited to laptops, mobile phones, gadgets, accessories, name it. Name it. With impeccable character. With impeccable character. And my humble self, Prince Obi, folks call me the Prince of Wealth. You know why they call me the Prince of Wealth? Because when I speak, wealth listens. Why will he listen? Because I am her prince. When I speak, wealth listens. So they call me, from America to Europe, from Asia to Africa, the Prince of Wealth. Thank you, brother. So I'm the managing director and the co-founder. 20 years experience, internet marketing expert, home business developer, e-commerce big player. I've built over 1.2 million distributors across the globe. And we're going to show you income possibilities in what they're doing. We're going to show you. It's not all this rah. No, we don't have time for hype. We'll take you straight to the driving wheel. Given the rapid increase of internet users, growth in business becomes inevitable. E-commerce in Nigeria is rising so fast with a host of online shops like Jumia, Alibaba, etc., making it big out of constant patronage, leaving you and I out of the big pies. We don't have anything to share. We don't have anything to share. I bought so many things from Amazon, from America. And I'm excited. They deliver to my village, to my doorstep. They even call me, hey, this. I remember in recent past, I bought ₦1 million worth of products. They deliver to my, yes, I'm excited. They call me. I'll come and they sign electronically and receive my products. No, thank you. No, don't mention. That's what we do. So we don't share in their big pies. But with Shoppers Warehouse, you are part of the profit sharing. We share as much as 80% of our profit. You start earning from Shoppers Warehouse 3 by 10 metrics through 12 ways. 12. I love this number 12, man. It's governmental. 12 is governmental. 12 ways. So you are gonna govern wealth. Paul said, I will that all Israel be saved. I will that all Israel be saved. I will that everybody in Shoppers Warehouse will sit on wealth and govern wealth with 12 governmental power in our profit sharing. After paying a one-time access fee of 21,000 naira, which qualifies you as a distributor one time. Depending on when you are listening to this very presentation, it has not started. We have not started, and nobody's paying a dime yet. Nobody. Today is May 9th, 2020. I love this very 2020. Is solid. Nobody's paid. Depending on when you are watching this, nobody's paying a dime now. So we see fraudsters rising and say, "I'm manager of Shoppers Warehouse." It's a lie. "I am this, pay to and so." It's a lie. It depends on when you are watching this. So nobody should be deceived. I'm not surprised. I know when they see success, it attracts the good, the bad, the ugly. Business are just, we have not even kicked off. Over 50,000 registered members, 200 pickup centers applicants. So I'm not surprised. The boom is so much. It attracts scammers, but nobody should be scammed. Take note of this. Depend on when you're watching this. When we start, we'll communicate from the office of the managing director, not from any other place. You get it when we start. I want to sound this warning very clearly, please, very clearly. Why? Because we build this very business on truth, on transparency, on professionalism. And we don't want Nigerian syndrome, this beautiful country syndrome. We don't want it here. We don't want it here. Where everything is a scam. We don't want it here. No authorship. Volumes are cumulative. No wiping of volumes. No cap on earnings. See your daily earnings on your back office. High quality products that meet the needs of every class of people, and much, much more. Let me show you the money. I know I told you, this is not another rah. We don't have time for this. Let me take you straight to the money. One Abreba guy in the Abreba meeting, and and everybody was, I donate 2 million, I donate 10 million. One man stood up. I said, I give moral support. And somebody stood and said, this moral support, officer, but let me go by first. Come on. Officer Obole. That is to say, how much is it in naira when you quantify it? So I know everybody's asking, how much is it? Let's show you the money. Let's show you the money. Okay. I bet if I show you the money, I can say this thing is sweet. Like, well. Come on. Anthony, you want to be shown the money?
Show us the money. Show us the money.
You want me to show you the money?
We want yes, I want to see the money.
Joseph, do you want to be shown the money?
Right now.
Dr. Andrew Togbe, do you want to be shown the money?
I want the money right now.
Aton Egesibe, yes. Do you want to be shown the money?
If I show me the money, let me go come and carry the money. I need the money.
All right, chill out. I'm going to show you the money. Chill out. Because what they're going to see here will blow your mind. I'm telling you, it will blow your mind. But because we're going to create a tsunami of wealth. But before I show you the money, I will come with a disclaimer. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Past performance doesn't guarantee future results. In no wise do we guarantee that you will earn the amounts mentioned here. Results vary. No two persons have the same result, knowing that your result largely depends on your skill set, your tenacity of purpose, and your work ethics. I repeat, your success largely depends on your skill set, number one, depends on your tenacity of purpose, and work ethics. Some people are busy building the organization right now. Others are waiting until I put my finger in the hole before I believe. Then tomorrow, you want to tell me both of them will end the same? Impossible. Let's dive straight into it. 12 ways of profit sharing. Number 1, receive quality free company branded t-shirt and card. Just like the one you see, these very gentlemen are wearing. These master distributors are wearing. You receive it as our way of saying thank you when you join. But take note, it will not come immediately. It will come at your first purchase to ease logistics. Okay? It's 4,000 naira worth. You receive it. Number 2, direct faster bonus, 10,000 or referrals access fee. If you have started building, then 10K from anybody who pays 21K to you in our unit level. And there's no limit to how many you can refer. No limit. Number 3, somebody's fancy is taken by this. 10K each person. So if I refer 100 people, how much? Multiply now. It's 1 million naira.
10K. Wow, this is awesome.
What are the people they bring? 500 naira, times as many as possible. What are the people they bring? Look at it here. Number 3. If you bring second person, it unlocks your second level. So as many are on the second level, 500 naira times the number. If you introduce the third person, everything is cumulative. It will unlock your third level. 300 naira times all. If you introduce the fourth person and more, it unlocks your fourth level. That's where it stops. 200 naira times as many. At that level, you have many. You've got that 200 naira could be bigger than 10,000 naira because it's now a game of numbers games.
Awesome.
Now let's take you to number 4. Retail profits on the markup between our cost on landing and the street value. Distributor and above, 40%. Customer, 20% on our markup. I'm not saying on the cost price. If any company gives you, don't mind what companies do. They tell you, we see it every time. You go to, e-commerce. I don't like, at this level, I will not call any e-commerce platform because I'm not here to run any company down. You see a product, they write it 80,000 naira. They slash it. They say pay 40,000 naira. And people will say, this is wonderful. Number 1, maybe very, very low profile products. Number 2, they have put the whole money on top of that and slashed it to the normal price of 40,000 and even more. You're even paying more and you're excited. They're playing on your psychology. Here, we are not for all those games. We know those games. Time for those nonsense is over. So we are running on pure truth and transparency. So number 5, sales bonus, 10% on the markup. Remember, after allocating 40 on the retail profits, pay 3% apiece on every level down to the 10th level, including on spillovers. On people you don't even know from Adam, your leadership position applies, which means how deep you can now earn. But everybody can earn, every executive distributor can earn up to 4 levels without a single soul, which means up to 120 people without a single soul. Yes, because we know some people cannot recruit anybody. And at the end of the day, they say, I lost money. In Shoppers Warehouse, nobody will lose money because you earn on people you never knew. Then when your confidence level increases, nobody will tell you that you can reach that people. Because if you see a man who has failed and failed and failed, he cannot even win his family. He cannot even win. If you want to understand what I'm saying, think of a pastor who cannot put food on the table, who cannot pay his children's school fees. And if you tell that of his children, you'll be a pastor tomorrow. Do you know what he'll say? He'll say,
God forbid.
Oh,
God forbid.
He will say, God forbid. Why? Because his daddy cannot pay his school fees. He is annoyed. He's offended. You tell him to be a pastor tomorrow. He said, God forbid. A networker who has failed and failed and failed, he tells his children to be a networker tomorrow. He's offended. A businessman who cannot succeed, he tells his children to do business. You say, I better go and pick salary work. That is life for you. But that's for another day. So number 6, customer cashback. Customer cashback. Customer purchases up to 100,000 naira volume and receives a cashback of 3%. If he makes up to 1 million, we give him 5% cashback. So everybody makes success here. Everybody makes success here. Number 7, pickup center commission, 6.5%. All you need to do is just 5 million naira purchase. Remember, we still give you 40%, profit share in while shopping from our profits, and we pay you 6.5% on every product. So that all these very, fast game people play will not be there because we don't want anybody to spoil our brand. So we pay you. Okay? If somebody walks into your shop and buys without registering, you make your full 40% profit because we don't want any arbitrary price here. You cannot sell beyond our, of course, it's our agreement that you sign, so there's nothing to worry about. Okay. So we pay you. If you don't have the product, we pay you 2%. So it's win-win. Whether you have the products, you don't, because you cannot have all the products we have many. When we come to our dealerships, you understand. So then number 8, pickup center introducers commission. You don't have 5 million naira to be a pickup center or more. No problem. Introduce people who have the money. All those businessmen that are looking for where to do importation with borrowed money, 100 million naira. Hey, chill off. Don't borrow. Don't enter into hypertension. 5 million naira, you are good to go. Just brand the shop, Shoppers Warehouse. Be the face of Shoppers Warehouse in your community. We have 200 right now and still counting. Okay. So we pay you 0.5% on every product that moves through that very center, whether the center owner has the product or
wow, this is awesome.
Yes, that's exactly how we roll. Now, number 9, ambassador program. We devote 14% into a pool to award our ambassadors and pay them salary, pay you salary to the point you can even earn salary for life. We award it accordingly from the first ambassador level to the last. Everybody registers in our Shoppers Warehouse as a customer. At registration, you can choose to be a distributor at that point of registration. But if you don't choose to be a distributor, you are automatically a customer. You don't need to pay 21,000 naira. You just come and shop and earn 20% from our profit share from our profits. Cool. But if you select distributor, then it means you want more out of life. We rock and roll. Okay? So now follow closely. Let me take you to that very ambassador program. Let me take you to that place. It's sweet. It has not happened anywhere in the world. State brand ambassador. Just 3 million naira cumulative team purchases. Cumulative. That's to say, your team. When I say team, I do not include spillovers. Take note. When I say team, is your order of sponsorship. If you like, your lineage. Your great-grandfather begat your great-grandfather. Your great-grandfather begat your father. Your grandfather. Your grandfather begat your father. Your father begat you. And you begat your son. Your blah, blah, blah. That's what we call lineage. So in the order of sponsorship, 3 billion naira team production. I know this is raw value. We're not doing PV that companies hide behind to cheat you. We are doing raw value. So when the system says 3 million, no more than 50% will come from one person, one leg. You are a state brand ambassador. You dip down to 5th level in our metrics. Then we'll put you on 1-year contract, salary for 1 year period of 10,000 naira every month. If your team progresses cumulatively, does 30 million naira, that's to say, added to the one you had for total 30 million naira, the same application, the same 50, not more than 50% from one leg, you are a regional brand ambassador. And you dip down to the 6th level, and we scale you up to 50,000. And if you smash a new level, we end the old contract immediately and switch you to the new contract automatically and give you 1 year period for that. Crazy. National brand ambassador, 300 million. Continental brand ambassador, 1 billion. Global brand ambassador, 2 billion. When you are continental brand ambassador, you are into 200,000 naira. National is 100,000. Continental is 200,000 naira every month. If you strike $2 billion team production, some of you guys here, red eye generals here, can smash this in 6 months.
Wow.
I'm telling you, because these are raw purchases. Raw purchases.
That's true.
You can smash the
true.
highest in 6 months. All these people in area market,
true.
all these people in Alaba International, all these people on the market, they can be part of your team, and you can smash this. We put you on salary for life, and you are sitting majestically on 88,572 distributors, not factoring in customers that are placed outside the metrics, because customers do not stay in our metrics.
Wow.
And the system links the customers to you and pays you on those customers, and pays people on top of you on those customers, etc., etc., etc.
This is tsunami.
This is awesome. Awesome. Now let me tell you.
This is tsunami.
Yes, let me take you to the 10th one. 10th one. Because, you know, as I promised, this is not going to be the usual rah, rah, rah. We're going to deliver value. Value proposition. Value proposition. Loyalty program. We devote 5%. 5% for our loyalty program. Having loyalty to our brand comes with very huge financial rewards in our 12 ways of profit sharing. 5% on the markup, paid a piece down to the 10th level in our 3x10 metrics. Hey, follow closely, follow closely. I want to say the very juicy part. Even without recruiting any. Even without recruiting any. You can earn down to the 10th level, which means as somebody who has lost confidence in this industry, you have failed and failed and failed. You no longer believe in yourself, let alone your wife, your children, your friends believe in you. So you cannot even convince anybody to join what you are doing. We say chill off, chill off. Loyalty program will solve the matter. Qualification to participate, you must be an executive distributor. You can even start participating in your very first month of joining the business. How does it work? Number 10, loyalty bonus LB. As an executive distributor, make a loyalty personal purchase of 50,000 naira in each of the participating months, and you unlock level 1 to earn 2% on, remember, whether you recruit anybody or not, remember, even now you alone, all the spillovers under you, 2% of the profit share. You unlock the level 2. All the people in level 2, level 1 is 3 people, level 2 is 9 people, 0.5%. Level 3 is 27 people, 0.5% again. Level 4 is 81 people, 0.5% again. Crazy. You won't recruit anybody. Just because you bought extra 100,000. People buy things naturally.
Wow.
Naturally. Somebody say, I want to buy a phone, but I want to wait. I buy from Shoppers Warehouse. I want to do this. I want to wait. I want to buy groceries. I want to buy cosmetics. I want to buy supplement. Wait and see. So people buy things naturally. So we say, do that very purchase. You're earning money. Now let's take you to as sweet as this is, let's take it to the sweeter part. Advance on us. Make an additional personal loyalty purchase of 50,000. Remember, it is not compulsory. If you want, if you don't want, as somebody who has not recruited any single soul, on 120 people, 3%, 3%, 3%, 3% on 120 people, 4 levels. It's good for you. Other companies don't give you anything. It's the winner takes it all. But here we say, have loyalty to our brand. It comes with earnings. So the extra 50,000, making 100,000 naira. Remember, you already executive distributor. You have bought 100,000 products to qualify as executive distributor before you are qualified to participate in this. When you do that, you unlock level 5.5%, unlock level 6.2, level 7.2, level 8.2, level 9.2, level 10.2%. You unlock the whole levels, which means as somebody who has not introduced a single soul, you can earn on, because it takes 88,572 to fill a metric, so you can earn on all. as people spill over, because people must come under you, because it's 3 by 10. They will not fall into the sky. They will come under the existing people. That's why if you are watching this now, you are fortunate because you are one of the early birds, one of the founding members. Okay? One of the beta testers of Shoppers Warehouse. You are very fortunate.
Wow.
Because I'm going to see people here that will bamboozle you, that will make nonsense of all you have ever seen. You're going to see up to 2 million people by December in Shoppers Warehouse. Write it in your diary. This is no joking.
I'm really speechless.
Yes, now let me tell you to the final one. As awesome as all you have seen, this is the sweetest part of it. I am particularly grateful to God for this very aspect: corporate social responsibility. CSR, 1%. I'm particularly excited and grateful to God to be given the opportunity to serve in this capacity. I, the Princeofwealth, will lead the CSR program. We'll go to hospitals and we'll pay hospital bills to people who cannot pay. They will be set free to go home.
This is superb lessons from God.
We'll pick people who cannot go to school because their parents cannot afford their school fees in public schools. We'll pay their school fees from secondary school to even university until he buys his first degree, unless he's unable to do so, to study. We'll go to prison. We'll give them the good news. We'll give them relief materials. We'll go to internationally displaced people. We'll fumigate everywhere for them. We'll give them tents. We'll provide them relief material. We'll go doing good. Okay? So that's exactly our Project Hope. Helping ordinary people everywhere. Excuse me. This CSR is a human capital development initiative specifically targeted at helping ordinary people everywhere. That's why I call it Hope. Helping ordinary people everywhere, if you like, Hope, as an acronym, who are low and economically disadvantaged in our communities, to make them more economically and socially responsible and self-reliant. You can refer to our business plan for full details on all that we have just shared. You can refer to our full business plan. This is just PowerPoint, okay? This is fantastic, and it gives me so much joy. I begin to see, and we will depend on church pastors and the mosque imams to show us students that are indigent that we can help. You can imagine the open doors this will give to you. You can imagine the prayers people will be offering. People will be offering on your behalf and on behalf of the Shoppers Warehouse for providing them hope in the midst of hopelessness. Remember the young man who couldn't pay 2,000 naira to take food home for his family to eat, and he died at the restaurant door. Remember. Let's dive straight into our dealerships. This is our pride, our dealerships. Many e-commerce companies do not start with dealerships. They depend on vendors. Vendors are merchants who sell on their platform. They depend on them. Here we don't depend. Vendors will sell, yes, I know. But we have our dealerships. We are proud to have direct dealership with these global top brands to bring you their awesome products in the very best prices in our marketplace. Note, they are not our sponsors. Shoppers Warehouse is fully self-sponsored. Disclaimer. They are not our sponsors. We are fully self-sponsored. Likes of Samsung, Bosch, Philips Avent, Lenovo, Microsoft, Hawaii, Dell, Nectar Beauty Hub, Chivita, Unilever, Nestle, Cisco, Techno, Nokia, Infocus, HP, Emerson, Dealing, APC, Vedtiv, Kapasky, Hayat, Kemia, PZ, Fruta, and there's one that is around the corner. I won't spill the bean right now. I will not spill, not even one, multiple of them around the corner. I'll not spill the bean right now. The products are already in the country. The products are already in the wharf. I'll not spill the bean right now. They'll be added to this.
Oh, wow.
God is awesome. God is
we are
awesome.
kings transformed.
So all these products will be yours. You buy these products original than from the old manufacturers, original, not all these fake things that importers have spoiled the entire market with. No, original products. Vendors, merchants can sell on our marketplace, but the products or services must meet these two criteria. Number one, quality control. Number two, best pricing. So they must give us the best quality and the best pricing. These two ways of operation for vendors, and these two are mostly merged into one to help create more revenue for our pickup centers, fulfilled by Shoppers Warehouse and dropshipping. When you talk of fulfilled by Shoppers Warehouse, fulfilled by Shoppers Warehouse will be products that come from our dealerships. Then dropshipping, those products we do the packaging, do everything. Dropshipping, the vendor will still, do the packaging and send to our pickup centers. Our pickup center will repackage and send to. So we'll make sure that pickup centers products pass through them so that they will make real money. Real money. It's not sidetracking them. You don't want to sidetrack them. Vendors will even sell through them. Dr. Andrew Towe, I hope this answers your question. It answers the question you asked me yesterday. This is it. So products will pass through pickup centers, even from the vendors. Yes. So now, in all this, the buyer is given the tracking code, to track. So everything is done in perfect transparency. Thank you very much for your interest in making us your Shoppers Warehouse of choice, your wealth generator. See you to the top. Together, we can change the world one person at a time. That is what we have for you today, and that is Shoppers Warehouse for you, and is amazing. I believe that everybody, this is the time to favor Zion. The set time has come. This is the time to really help people make success and change their lives. This time to bring a paradigm shift. Thank you, brother. This time to challenge the status quo. It's not enough to pinpoint problems. No, be part of solution. I believe in solution. Together, we can change the world, one person at a time. Shoppers Warehouse, your warehouse, your wealth
generator.
Awesome.
Wow.
Wow.